Look at how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm at a resort. I've lived here for 15 years. 50, 50, oh my gosh. When you're a Newfoundland, this is how you cool off in Arizona. That is the life. We are following the Arizona pond guy. I cannot wait to see what Paul Holdeman, one of the OGs, has in store for us up here. What a cool ranch we got here. Big property. What's up, Paul Holdeman, the pond gnome, one of the OGs, 1997?
98.
1998, this guy came to a seminar out here in Phoenix and have been building ponds ever since, right? Found your passion in life, huh?
Absolutely. Thanks to you.
We're gonna see a pond or a pondless here today.
It's a living stream with a couple of ponds in course.
Awesome. Let's go check out some beautiful ecosystem water features. What is the story of this place?
So this is owned by Mrs. Campbell. J.D. Campbell actually owned pretty much everything within 30 miles of here at one time. Landholder. Wow. He also owned the water company here. So she just had this yard built a couple of years ago.
I don't feel like I'm in Arizona right now.
Yeah. She wanted tropical.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether she'll come out and join us or not, but her grandson Colt is the property manager here, and he should wander up at any time.
Okay.
I don't know what he's doing, but I guarantee you he knows we're here.
Okay. Okay.
So he's busy doing something.
Yeah.
So the original stream was built by the landscapers that built this, and it was a concrete canal.
Which is what you see all the time out here in Arizona.
Very common out here. So the landscaper came and found me, came over and saw my stream in my front yard and said, hey, can you replace this concrete canal with something a little more natural looking?
Look at how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm at a resort. And you even have nice lilies.
Not bad.
I love it. We got an early morning bloom here, right here. Wow. And look at the cannas and the irises. Oh, Paul, this is just, all right. You see those chairs right there? I'm gonna go sit right in those chairs and just enjoy this.
This is where Mrs. Campbell spends all of her afternoons, I understand.
When you have all the money in the world and you still want to sit by a pond, that's living the Aquascape lifestyle.
Yeah, right.
Hi, Mrs. Campbell. I'm the pond guy, Greg.
Hi, Pond. I'm Colleen.
Colleen, can I get a hug? I would love a hug. This is a beautiful property. How long have you lived here?
50.
Oh my gosh, you have bears.
Okay, Henry.
What kind of dogs are these?
Newfoundlands.
Oh, Newfoundlands. Look at the size. Oh my.
Great.
How old are they?
He's 7 and he's 5.
Aw, beautiful.
Absolutely the most terrific dogs.
What is the story of this compound?
I don't know. There is a story.
You've lived here for 15 years.
50.
50. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. And so the water feature originally was a concrete, huh?
What's that?
2 years?
Yeah, this is 2 years ago.
2 years, yeah.
You've been enjoying it, I can see.
Yeah, so were these guys.
Yeah.
They were, I
This one
noticed.
especially, he picks up rocks and spreads them around the place.
Oh, is that where I saw the rocks out?
Yeah, they were.
He's the culprit.
It's okay.
So,
He's my Mr. Protector.
how do you have 3 dogs?
I have 2. He belongs over there.
Okay. So what is the story with the water feature here?
5 or 6 years ago, and then we weren't happy with it, so then we got Mr. Pond to do it for us. And I kept saying, oh, that's a lot of money. And then Greg kept saying. So then he took me to his house to see his pond, and then eventually I said, okay, you gotta do it. I'm thrilled with it. It's beautiful. The lily pads are so beautiful.
They are fantastic lilies. And Paul was telling me one of your favorite things is to sit in those chairs
Absolutely.
and just relax by the
I
stream.
love them. Just listen to the sound. And I have a wonderful landscape guy. So.
Yeah. So what did the old water feature out of concrete? How would you compare the old one out of concrete versus?
There's no comparison.
Okay.
I mean, for not having had a water feature,
Yeah.
having the water feature was fun because this was all concrete and it came down. But I don't think there's a comparison.
It was a canal.
Yeah.
There you go.
It wasn't
Okay.
that.
No sound.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah, there was
15
no
inches
sound.
deep, and it was very much canal looking when I got
And we
here.
didn't have much of the growth around it, so.
So now it's an ecosystem.
Yeah,
Now it's an ecosystem.
this is beautiful and it adds so much to the backyard.
Amen. So you're happy with this young man.
I am. I've known him a while.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the dog. Look, how much does this guy weigh?
He's about 140. I think.
140. That's as much as Sean weighs. When you're a Newfoundland, this is how you cool off in Arizona. That is the life.
This stream comes off the back side of the house. There, right there is the kitchen window. So Mrs. Campbell is looking at upstream from the bottom end, and I'm going to take you on a little walk of that. It sits underneath this huge mesquite tree at the bottom end. We have a rainwater harvesting tank in here, so we're running this stream on rainwater for part of the year. It sits within this zone right here. Can't remember how big it is because this was a couple years ago. One of the things she wanted was pools within the stream so that she could have goldfish in the pools to watch and observe. The pond's kind of muddy right now because of the dog activity going on upstream, which we'll probably show you momentarily. The stream, as I recall, is about 50 foot long, and it's got canna and iris. There's a couple different kinds of canna, mostly tropical plants. In fact, you can see from the yard that Mrs. Campbell was wanting a very tropical feel to the area. There's Mrs. Campbell right there sitting with Greg discussing life in general. Right next to Mrs. Campbell's favorite sitting area that is right next to this little goldfish pond within the stream course. She definitely wanted a bridge, so they built her a pretty elaborate bridge that went in. This stream replaces a concrete canal that was here initially. The original stream builder was a landscaper, and what they put in was a very uniform concrete canal that made no sound whatsoever. And in fact, we buried a time capsule of it behind the waterfall up on the top. This is actually, we used the original concrete waterfall as the retaining wall to build this headwater against. So if they ever have to pull this out for any reason, they're going to find the original concrete fountain right tucked in behind here against the wall, as so many landscapers are known to do. Listen to that sound. We built this 2 years ago. If somebody asked us today to build a 50-foot living stream like this, the Pond Gnome would build it for around $45,000.
It is amazing. I cannot believe that I am in the desert of Arizona, but the reality is that a water feature makes a place look completely cool and relaxed, and there's nothing that you could put in this area that would have more of an impact than a decorative water feature. If you're interested in living the aquascape lifestyle, whether you live in a desert or not, check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.